to continue, because a bright future beckons. All you need is hard work, honesty, and integrity to reach the stars. To all graduates, congratulations, and I wish you all the best in life. Thank you.
Thank you, the valedictorian of the year 2024 DTE examination. Our chief guest is the Excellency. I now wish to welcome the chairperson. Welcome, Madam Irene, our chief principal.
So thank you. Our chief guest, Your Excellency, Dr. Mutahi Kahiga, the Governor of Nyeri, the Chairperson of the Board of Management and the board members present, the Regional Commissioner, Mr. Ronald Mwiwawi, the Regional Director, Ministry of Education, well represented by Mr. James Nyaga, the Regional Director, Teachers Service Commission, were represented by Mr. George Thuo, distinguished guests, members of the teaching and the non-teaching staff of Kagumo Teachers Training College, graduates, parents and guardians, continuing students, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon once again. Yes, I take this opportunity to welcome all of you to Kagumo Teachers Training College. Happy that you were able to join us today as we congregate to celebrate a significant milestone in the lives of 344 teacher trainees graduating today. It is the culmination of years of hard work and dedication, and we appreciate, sir, that you made time out of your busy schedule to grace this occasion and share in our joy. Ours has been a successful journey which started way back in 1930 when a primary school was established on the premises, and later in 1944 the institution expanded to include a primary teacher training college. It was in that year that the first batch of 8 teacher trainees was received. In 1949, a secondary wing was introduced, resulting in the creation of an academic complex. The primary, secondary, and college academic programs coexisted harmoniously until 1960, when it became necessary to separate the programs physically to allow for continued growth of each. Consequently, the primary school wing, renamed as Kiabwiri Primary School, was relocated to an adjacent parcel of land just opposite the college, where it stands to date. The secondary school section was shifted to Kiganjo and retained the name Kagumo High School, the original institution for the expansion of Kagumo Teachers Training College. The institution continued to grow unabated, and by 1982, the college had produced 6,661 qualified primary school teachers. That year, the institution was upgraded to a diploma college in response to the demands of the socio and economic dynamics of the time, and started to offer the diploma in teacher education curriculum, whose graduates were posted to secondary schools. The first batch of 283 secondary schools graduated in 1984. Over time, the population of students, lecturers, and non-teaching staff has grown. Today, we have an enrollment 1,111 students, of whom 5 of whom at this juncture, sir, allow me to request our teaching staff to stand wherever they are. Probably we can be able to see them and appreciate them. So that is the dedicated team that we have been working with. They deserve a clap, don't they? Graduates, didn't they teach you? Thank you so much. You can have your seat. We also have a team of 66 non-teaching staff, of whom 44 are male and 22 are female. I don't know whether they are with us. Please stand, non-teaching staff, wherever you are. Yes, thank you. A few of them are here. Let's give them a clap and a shout of praise. Thank you so much. The rest could be serving in other areas at the moment, which are requiring their services. I want to say that because of the dedication of the staff that you have seen, that is why we've been able to progress in our teaching programs and in our other co-curriculum activities, like the music you have just seen is part of that. We are currently able to release approximately 300 diploma teachers into the job market each year. And this is a number that has risen from that early number of 8. It has continued to grow steadily. As we speak, including the class that is graduating today, we have rolled out 13,137 diploma teachers who have been teaching in our secondary schools in Kenya. And I'm proud to say that our graduates, our graduating students, once they go out there, they are very competitive in the job market, and in fact, they are well preferred than any other graduates, including the university. So congratulations, our teachers, because of doing such a great job. This is not a mean achievement, and we know that God has enabled us to realize this, and we continue to trust in Him, even for greater heights. Our chief guests, the graduates before you, are the last lot that has been trained under the 844 curriculum, and now we are well on board in the CBC train. With the guidance of the Ministry of Education, we admitted the first CBC teacher trainees undertaking a course in diploma in secondary teacher education in September 2022. And this lot has just successfully completed their summative assessment. And it is worth noting that this again is the first lot that has done exams that are online. So we are no longer doing exams with paper, but they have been able to do online exams. And so we are proud to report that this is a significant milestone towards ensuring that we churn out digitally literate teachers. The trainees will then proceed for a practicum from beginning of January 2025, and they'll be out for practicum until April in again a new program where the first time they'll do what we call mentorship. They are going to be mentored by the teachers they find in the institution, and then the term between May and July is when we shall carry out our internal and external assessment. Let me at this juncture, sir, note that our DST teacher trainees will carry out their practicum in the junior schools. Previously, we have been going to the normal secondary schools, but because currently our secondary schools have not done CBC curriculum, that is why they will go to the junior schools, which is a new journey that we are starting to take off. And most of them, actually not most, all of them will be in Nyeri County. Again, a departure from the fact that we have been sending them to different zones beyond Nyeri, like Muranga, Ebu, and the like. But this time round, they are going to remain within Nyeri County. Now, to enable us prepare those trainees for the practicum in the junior schools, established a linkage with some schools around us, namely Kiabweri, Kiamoiro, and Kagaita, as an important strategy in ensuring that our trainees get exposed to real-life classroom situations before they proceed on practicum. So that happened in the course of this term that we are adding, and our trainees who are going for practicum in January were able to visit these schools and be able to sit and observe real teaching activities going on in the class as they await to go to the schools next term. And this again is in line with one of the objectives of the Kenya Primary Education Equity in Learning, that is KPU project that is funded by the World Bank, which requires that the colleges establishes linkages with primary schools or comprehensive schools so as to boost the digital literacy. May I at this point appreciate the Ministry of Education for implementing the project in our institution. It has had a significant impact on training and skills development for both teacher trainers and the teacher trainees. The program has put us at a safe place in matters of digital literacy, encouraging the adoption of e-learning in the college. We, however, request that the remaining aspects of the project, namely provision of co-reference materials for the junior schools and the training on governance, to be fast-tracked so that our institution and the linked schools can benefit wholly. I want to take this opportunity to appreciate the secondary schools in the region, which over a long period of time have availed places for teaching practice, including the lot that is graduating today. They have been in those secondary schools, and we do not take this for granted, and we pray that in the event that we approach them in future, they'll be willing to accord us the same kindness. We look forward to similar collaboration with the junior schools and are confident that on completion, our teacher trainees will have a great impact on the junior staffing. Our college acknowledges, sir, that in today's rapidly evolving world, there is need for skill-based training. The skills-based training in education is critical. Traditional knowledge alone is no longer sufficient, and instead we must equip our trainees with the competencies they need to thrive in an increasingly complex society. We aim at producing teachers who are not only well-grounded in content knowledge, but also in the 21st century skills, which will empower them to think critically and creatively and collaborate with others effectively. Moreover, the B teachers were able to foster the same skills to their learners. We also aspire to produce teachers who are able to create an environment where an inquiry is encouraged, where learners feel safe to express their ideas with assurance that they will be heard and valued. In addition, Kagumo College aims at producing teachers who are well able to adapt easily to their environments and overcome new challenges through innovation. This, sir, is in line with our vision, which stipulates our goal is to produce a transformative, self-directing, and competent teacher. Sir, they say that all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy and Jill a dull girl. In our aim to produce all-rounded teachers, we ensure that our teacher trainees get access to a variety of co-curricular activities. We note, sir, that our trainees have excelled in these fields and did participate successfully at the national level in music, in drama, in sports, and they have brought back several trophies back home. We really congratulate our trainees for that. Our chief guest, despite our successes, our college continues to experience some challenges which hamper the implementation of the curriculum to some extent. One critical problem is staffing. And sir, over the last few years, we have lost a number of staff through natural attrition. In addition, the DST curriculum has come with several new learning areas, such as mechatronics and indigenous language. While we are grateful to the Teacher Service Commission for actively seeking to fill these staffing gaps, they still need to post more teacher trainers as the current staff is overstretched and is barely able to meet the curriculum demands. In fact, according to our curriculum-based establishment, we are short of 21 staff. So our office in the our TSC, we pray that you'll be able to staff us in these areas so that we can work effectively. In the same vein, sir, the college is yet to introduce 2 critical CBC-oriented learning areas due to lack of supporting infrastructure. These are power mechanics and aviation technology. In the CBC, these are 2 areas we have still not established. That is power mechanics and aviation technology, and that is because of lack of infrastructure. Another challenge is transport. Our transport fleet is made up of old buses, and we have inadequate vans. And this will pose a challenge, especially in the transportation of teacher trainees for extracurricular activities, and also for our lecturers during the practicum. Yes, I offer my heartfelt congratulations. You live here today as a teacher, enter young Kenyans into responsible citizens. Note that you are not just joining a career, you are becoming an architect of the future in a profession which has been one of the most impactful in the society. And as Nelson Mandela said, education is the most powerful weapon which one can use to change the world. So remember that each lesson you will teach and each student you inspire is your personal contribution to a better world. Are you going to do that? Thank you so much. So embrace this noble calling with passion and purpose. Reflect on the knowledge you have acquired and on the values that have guided you this far, and remain true to them. You are role models, not only for your students, but also for your communities. I'm glad to say that most of the Kenyan community in class, and I'm sure that they are going to do well in their communities. Therefore, uphold the highest standards of integrity, respect, and responsibility as you go into the world of work. Do not forget that professionalism is key, and it will inspire trust and admiration. Strive to stand out as professional teachers, alumnus of our esteemed college, and keep the name of Kagumo soaring high. Most importantly, remember that you have not exhausted the learning opportunities. Endeavor to be lifelong learners, continually seeking knowledge and skills that will enhance your teaching career. Heed Eleanor Roosevelt, who pointed out that the future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. Do not be afraid to dream. Dream and dream big. Once more, congratulations to the class of 2024. You have made us proud. Before I finish, let me also address our continuing students that they embrace the opportunities that Kagumo College presents with determination and commitment to excellence, and confident that you are being equipped with knowledge and skills to help you succeed upon completing your course. I take this opportunity to wish our first CBC candidates the very best in their just concluded summative assessments, and we look forward to good results and celebrating your success next year. As I conclude, allow me to thank the government through the Ministry of Education and the Teacher Service Commission for the support they have rendered to us over the years. And to the parents and the guardians, you have really supported our graduates, because were it not that you stood with them, they would not have gained this achievement. So we are grateful that you have stood with them, and as they graduate and are happy in their victory, this is also your victory. I also want to take this moment to honor the dedicated teaching staff who inspired and guided the graduates daily. I recognize the non-teaching staff whose hard work in supporting the training process cannot go unnoticed. It is because of the selfless contribution of the Kagumo fraternity that this day has turned out to be very good. I appreciate the Board of Management for your useful insights that you have given and which have seen and continue to see this college to great heights of success. We appreciate all those we invited, and they came, and you are here, and that is what has made this day a great success. God has been gracious to us this far, and He will continue to be gracious. May the Lord bless you, and may the Lord bless Kagumo. Thank you so much. I now take this opportunity to invite the chair of the board, Professor Beatrice Barue, kindly come and address us. Let us give her a clap as she comes.
Our chief guest, His Excellency, the Governor of Nyeri County, Dr. Mutahi Kahiga, Board of Management of Kagumo Teachers College, the Chief Principal of Kagumo Teachers College, Mrs. Irene Mwangi, Regional Commissioner, Mr. Miwawi, Regional Director of Education, represented by Mr. Nyaga, TSC Regional Director, represented by George Thuo, distinguished guests, members of teaching and non-teaching staff of Kagumo Teachers College, parents, guardians, graduates, continuing students, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. I want to take this opportunity to introduce to you the team which comprises Board of Management of Kagumo Teachers College before I give my small speech. And as I come, please just come. I would like to mention that we have a new principal, Mrs. Irene Mwangi, who joined us in July this year. She has just given her speech to give her a welcome clap to steer forward this college. Please let us clap for her. We appreciate you, Mrs. Mwangi. I want to introduce I want to very quickly introduce the members of the Board of Management of Kagumo Teachers College. This is the team which deals with the policies of development and issues of development for this college. I know a number of them are not here, but I'll introduce the ones who are here. I want to start with our Chief Principal, Mrs. Mwangi, and I think I'll give them a mic to introduce themselves. Okay. Yes, please, Mrs. Mwangi.
Thank you so much. Once again, my name is Mrs. Irene Mwangi. Karibuni sana.
Good afternoon, Mr. Joseph Kagunda, board member. Congratulations to the graduates.
Good afternoon. My name is Wangai Dirango, Vice Chair of the board.
Excuse me, please, could you say what position you hold in the board? Please.
Okay, I'm a board member and audit subcommittee member.
I've already said I'm the Vice Chair of the board.
Thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Architect Thomas Mundia. I'm a member of the board in the General Purpose Committee.
Good afternoon. My name is Dr. Patricia Wadia, a board member and a member of the Education Subcommittee.
Good afternoon. I'm Fenami Joseph Jakai, board member of the Audit Committee.
Good afternoon. My name is Dr. Paul Simon Juguna, board member the member of the Student Welfare Committee.
Good afternoon. I'm Andinga Boniface, the chairperson of Student Representative Council.
Thank you. Thank you so much, members. You can have a seat. Your Excellency, sir, on behalf of the Board of Management of Kagumo Teachers College, I welcome you all to the college 40th graduation ceremony. Today, we are greatly honored to have you, Dr. Kahiga Mutai, as our chief guest. I sincerely thank you for finding time to grace the graduation ceremony. I recognize that the presence of our guests, parents, guardians who have joined us in this auspicious occasion. I take this early opportunity to congratulate our graduates, the DT 2024 class. As a college, we wish to appreciate the government of Kenya through the Ministry of Education for its commitment and support towards teacher training and education. The Ministry of Education rolled the competency-based curriculum in our teacher training colleges. The Diploma in Secondary Teacher Education, DSTE, curriculum offered in only 3 public teachers training college, Kagumo Teachers being one of them, is now in its 3rd year of implementation. In its strategic plan of 2023-2028, in a commitment of implementing the government policies in teacher education as evident, transformative, self-directing, and competent teacher and mission. And the mission is to provide inclusive and market-driven teacher education and training. Additionally, the institution is committed to strengthening education and training for equitable education outcome in line with aspirations of the country's Vision 2020 social pillar on education and the beta agenda. Your Excellency, in achieving the college vision and mission and in fulfilling the institution core mandate, the college referenced 4 key priority areas as outlined in our strategic plan. 1, academics. Improved proficiency in teacher education and training. Number 2 pillar is core curriculum. Active and meaningful participation in curriculum activities. Number 3 pillar is learning, living, and working environment, which aims at improved and conducive learning, living, and working environment. And number 4, a pillar is institutional capacity development. This focuses on efficient internal processes and improved services. In the realization of the college key priority areas, we are committed in investing the following systems in line with Sustainable Development Goals, Africa Agenda 2063, the Constitution of Kenya, Kenya Vision 2030, and the Basic Education Act 2015, and the beta aspirations follows. 1, embracing green energy. This is to mitigate climate change through harnessing the solar energy and implementation of biogas system through installation of biogas digesters for sustainable energy and education. Number 2, fast-tracking physical infrastructure master plan. In doing so, the college has licensed with the Ministry of Lands, Housing and Urban Development, State Department of Housing and Urban Development in the construction of hostels under the government plan of affordable housing. We are optimistic that this will bear fruits. Number 3 is integrating ICT in learning. The college is grateful to the government for the provision of ICT through Kenya Primary Education Equity in Learning project. The college is committed to putting into prudent use of the equipment provided. Number 4 is operationalization of the Enterprise Resource Program, that is ERP, to facilitate ease of the service delivery. And finally, is strengthening the provision of essential services. Your Excellency, this achievement shall not be possible through active engagement of our various stakeholders. The college is working to ensure quality of its product and services through 1, performance contracting. We have for financial year 2023-2024, contract is awaiting evaluation, while for financial year 2024-2025, PC is awaiting vetting. Number 2, international organization standardization, that is ISO. The institution has been implementing ISO 9001 2015 standard since 2018, and it is in the process of recertification by KEPS. Your Excellency, sir, for the last 3 years, the Board of Management has made a number of achievements in taking this college a notch higher. This includes 1, construction of phase 3 and 4 of college perimeter wall to have a total of 1.939 kilometers out of 3.16 kilometers of the total wall to be constructed. Number 2, removal of asbestos and reroofing with iron sheet of 7 hostels and 7 residential houses. Number 3, renovation of 4 hostels for male students. Number 4, renovation of college kitchen. Number 5, construction of 3 ablution blocks. Number 6, tarmacking of 1.5 kilometers of internal college roads in liaison with the Kenya Rural Road Authority. Number 7, partial construction of MPH Phase 2 lecture hall. And number 8, renovation of Burudi hostels Phase 1. The board appreciates the government support in terms of grants, which has enabled the college to make the mentioned achievement. Your Excellency, the college has following incomplete projects which the board wishes to complete based on the availability of the funds. One of the installed projects is installation of solar power. Installation of solar power is estimated to have to cost the college 61,950,000. So far, the college has received nil amount from the government, and therefore we are requesting for amount remaining 61,950,000. 61,960,050. Installation of biodigester. This initial cost is 15 million. So far, we have received none of the amount or installment from the government, and therefore amount remains to be 15 million, and completion rate is just 0%. Completion of MPH Phase 2 lecture hall, initial estimate was 171 million. Amount received so far has been that 1,975,162. Amount remaining to complete our completion MPH, and Your Excellency, you have visited this. The amount we need to, we need to complete is 139,200,088. Completion of college perimeter wall, the remaining part of 1.22 kilometers. Initial estimate was 54,442,972. Amount received so far is 39,442,972. The amount remaining for us to complete the 1.2 kilometer is 15 million. The completion rate of this project is already at 70%. Renovation of existing classrooms, hostels, and offices. The initial estimate is 33,850,000. The amount so far received is 25,100,000, and the amount we need to complete the project is 8,750,000. And therefore, so far, we have a completion rate of 74%. Number 6 is purchase of 16-seater van to facilitate practicum activities. Expected initial estimate is 6 million. So far, we've received none, and the amount remaining to be able to buy this vehicle is 6 million, and therefore completion rate is 0. Construction of Burudi Hostel Phase 2 wing, initial estimate 85,800,000. So far, we have received 15,800,000, and the amount remaining to complete the project is 70 million. It's only 10% completion rate remaining. The main challenge that college is facing as it plans to complete this project is inadequacy of funds. It is our humble request that the government support the college in realization of this project. Your Excellency, the college is committed to implementing the competency-based curriculum amid a number of challenges, inadequate learning facilities, lack of modern resource center, while we thank government for ongoing Kenya Primary Education Equity in Learning project, which has greatly assisted the college. There is still need for additional infrastructure in ICT. Your Excellency, sir, the college is today graduating 344 students in diploma in teacher education. Graduates today mark a significant milestone in their lives, a culmination of a year of hard work, dedication, and perseverance in your studies, graduates. You have demonstrated resilience and determination in your academic journey. The journey has not only equipped you with knowledge and skill, but has also shaped your character, values, and aspiration. As the last group of 84 for diploma in teacher education curriculum, we recognize your efforts and academic achievement. As we celebrate the achievement of our graduates today, we acknowledge the invaluable contribution of those who have guided and supported them along the way. To the teaching and non-teaching staff who have greatly shaped the academic journey of our graduates, we express our deepest gratitude. To the parents, guardians, sponsors, and loved ones who have offered financial support, encouragement, and love, we extend our heartfelt appreciation. I also wish to thank you, parents and guardians, for coming to witness this auspicious occasion and to celebrate successful completion of our graduates training program. Our graduates, you have accomplished a great deal, but this diploma is not the end. The diploma you have acquired today is a stepping stone for the beginning of a new journey into your professional growth. There are many other avenues to advance your career. Light your candle out there by offering best services to the society. And as I conclude, finally, I want to put forward a quote from Malala, who said, "One child, one teacher, one book, and one pen can change the world." Let me repeat this to our graduating students. One child, one teacher, one book, one pen can change the world. This statement conveys the transformative power of education, emphasizing that even the smallest element of learning, a single child, an educated teacher, a book, a pen, hold the potential to spark profound change in the community, in the nation, and the world. Use these education graduates to empower yourself and others to make the world better. And congratulations once again to class 2021-2024. Thank you. I now invite our regional commissioner, Mr. Mwiwawi, to invite the regional director of education. Mr. Mwiwawi. Regional director, sorry, regional director.
Our chief guest today, Your Excellency, Dr. Mutahi Kahiga, Governor of this great county of Nyeri. Other guests, allow me to rely on the protocol already established. My name is George Tuo. I'm here representing the Regional Director Teacher Service Commission, by extension the Teacher Service Commission fraternity, and I want to say not able to come because, as we are all aware, we are in the examination season and there is a lot of monitoring going on, monitoring the whole region, but he has sent me and all the time, and that is his nature. For inviting us as Teacher Service Commission to be part of you during this with you as a college is very, very deep. Without colleges like Kagumo Teachers College, the existence of a teachers our teaching manpower. That is what a teacher can do